Captain James Parker stared through the viewport of the UES Defender as Earth grew smaller in the distance. His mission was simple on paper: track down the alien vessel that had breached Sol's defenses and stolen humanity's most closely guarded secret, the hydro weapons. Captain, long-range sensors show the Dortian ship jumping to FTL at the edge of the Kuiper Belt. Lieutenant Anna Miller reported, her fingers flying across the holographic interface. James nodded grimly. Plot pursuit course. We cannot let them reach their homeworld with that technology. For 2 centuries, humanity had maintained a tenuous peace with the galactic community, not through diplomacy or trade, but through fear. The hydro weapons were Earth's ultimate deterrent, devices that could manipulate water molecules at quantum levels, causing catastrophic chain reactions in any environment containing hydrogen. Given that most sentient species required water to survive, the threat alone had kept Earth safe from invasion. But now the Dortians, a race of amphibious beings from the Polaris system, had managed what many thought impossible. They'd infiltrated Earth's most secure facility and stolen 3 prototype hydro weapons. Engineering reports the quantum drive is ready for extended pursuit, said Commander Tom Wilson, the ship's executive officer. The crew understands what's at stake. James moved to the center of the bridge. Everyone does. If the Dortians reverse engineer those weapons, Earth loses its only advantage. We become just another conquest waiting to happen. The UES Defender slipped into hyperspace, following the quantum wake of the alien vessel. In his quarters that night, James reviewed everything they knew about Dortian technology. Their ships were organic-based, grown rather than built, with a curious affinity for water. In fact, their vessels contained massive internal lakes where the crew lived and worked. A grim smile crossed his face. Maybe that's an advantage we can use. 3 days later, the Defender exited hyperspace near a nebula thick with hydrogen particles. The Dortian ship had stopped here, likely to make repairs before the final leg of its journey home. Tactical assessment, James asked. Anna studied her readings. Their ship is twice our size, Captain. Energy readings suggest they have plasma-based weapons that could tear through our shields. We're outgunned. But not outsmarted, James replied. Ready the stealth pods. We're going to pay them a visit. 6 hours later, James led a team of 4 through the nebula in specialized stealth pods designed to mask both heat and electromagnetic signatures. They approached the Dortian vessel, a massive translucent structure that resembled a jellyfish with tendrils extending for kilometers. Remember, James whispered through the comm as they navigated toward a membrane-like docking port. We retrieve the weapons or destroy them. Nothing else matters. They breached the outer membrane with specialized cutting tools and entered what appeared to be a water-filled corridor. Their environment suits, designed for extreme conditions, adjusted to the pressure automatically. According to the scanning data, the weapons should be in a central chamber, said Lisa Brown, the team's tech specialist. But there's something odd about these readings. James checked his own scanner and frowned. The hydro weapon's unique quantum signature was diffused throughout the ship, not concentrated in one location as expected. They'd already started experimenting, he realized with dawning horror. Move fast. They swam through corridors filled with strange bioluminescent creatures that seemed to be both part of the ship and separate organisms. Dortian guards, sleek, humanoid figures with webbed extremities and large, unblinking eyes, patrolled regularly, but the team avoided detection. When they finally reached the central chamber, what they found stopped them cold. The hydro weapons had been disassembled, their components integrated into what appeared to be a massive filtration system. Lisa scanned the equipment. Captain, they're not weaponizing it. They're using it to purify water. James stared at the machinery, explained. The hydro technology was designed to manipulate water at the molecular level for destructive purposes, she said. But the Dortians have reconfigured it. They're using it to remove heavy metals and radiation from water. A voice, bubbling and deep, came from behind them. Because that is what we have always needed. They spun around to find a Dortian elder floating there, flanked by guards who made no move to capture them. I am Elder Rock, the alien said through a translation device. We know why you have come, humans. James raised his weapon. You stole Earth's most powerful technology. Technology you never truly understood, Rock replied. Our world dies. Our oceans, once clear and life-giving, now poison our children with the heavy metals from millennia of asteroid mining. We have tried everything. The elder gestured to the machinery. Your weapon is not a weapon at all. It was never meant to be. The quantum manipulation of hydrogen and oxygen allows for perfect filtration, perfect purification. Your scientists discovered a miracle and could only imagine ways to kill with it. James lowered his weapon slowly as understanding dawned. You're saying the hydro technology's true purpose is environmental restoration? Yes, said Rock. We did not steal it to harm you. We took it because you would never have shared it, and our civilization faces extinction without it. Already, the prototype is cleansing water at a rate that would take our previous technology centuries. Lisa's scanner confirmed the Elder's claims. The reconfigured hydro system was removing pollutants at the molecular level with perfect efficiency. James felt the weight of centuries of human paranoia pressing on him. How much good could have been done with this technology? How many worlds might have been saved? Instead, Earth had hoarded it, threatened with it, believing that fear was the only currency that mattered in the galaxy. We'll need to contact Earth, James said finally. This changes everything. Rock nodded. Perhaps it is time for humans to discover what your greatest achievement can truly accomplish. The galaxy fears Earth because you have convinced everyone you possess a terrible weapon. Imagine how they would revere you if they knew you held the key to saving dying worlds instead. As James looked at the machinery, no longer an instrument of destruction but one of salvation, he realized that humanity's place in the galaxy might finally change, not through fear, but through hope. The hydro weapons had never been stolen. They had been rescued.